Today we're going to be talking about the top 10 richest countries by GDP per capita. This is exactly where money really talks. Hey, welcome everyone back to Blahzaye Travel. Today we're taking a first class journey around the world, but this isn't just any journey. We're visiting the creme de la creme wealthy nations. Yep, we're talking about the top 10 richest countries by GDP per capita. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for amazing content, especially if you're learning anything new. First, let's visit some countries that are small but financially mighty. So something a little bit like Monaco, right? So why does Monaco steal a spotlight when it comes to GDP per capita? The city-state is practically the epitome of luxury living, and I'm not just talking about, the Ferraris and the yachts that line its marinas. First off, Monaco is undisputed king of glamour. It's a playground for the rich and famous. It has like the high-end resorts with luxury shopping districts and world-class casinos. Like the kind where James Bond would play poker while sipping a martini, but that's shaken and not stirred. Like that's the typical thing, It's not all about spending money though. It's also about making it. So Monaco has an extraordinarily diversified economy despite its minuscule size. It has like a booming finance sector, a strong real estate market, and a tourism industry that attracts like millions of people every year. So that's why they keep it going, and then start churning all those tourists and grinding up that money. But now let's talk about the numbers. So with the GDP per capita of 178,197, it's really no wonder why Monaco has become synonymous with opulence. So yeah, Monaco may only be around 2 square miles in area, but when it comes to generating wealth, it's like a Herculean behemoth type of deal. And let's not forget the Monaco Grand Prix, which is of course one of the most prestigious automobile races in the world. It not only brings like all the elite in, like all the celebrities and everything, but also significant revenue, boosting its already astronomical GDP figures. And it's also super cool. Oh, anyway, so whether you're in the market for like a second or third home, or you're looking like for a high roller club or something like that to rub shoulders with like global elite, Monaco is most likely where you're gonna find money growing faster than its famous gardens. Even if you can't move there, a visit would be like stepping into a real life game of Monopoly where everybody's pretty much a winner at that point. The next stop, I'm most likely gonna butcher this name. It's Liechtenstein. So if Monaco is the charismatic class president of the rich nation school, then Liechtenstein is the valedictorian, quite studious and jaw-droppingly smart with its finances. Liechtenstein? Tell me how it is in the comments, but it's basically the Warren Buffett of countries. Low profile but mega wealthy, So yeah, it's pretty much, it's very, very low profile but mega wealthy, with a GDP per capita of $156,469. It's really no slouch in that area. It's also a haven for banking and financial services. I would say kind of like Switzerland. The banking sector here is robust as a Swiss watch, but they are neighbors, so that makes sense. They're in the same businesses, Liechtenstein shows us that you don't need flashing lights and big headlines to make money. You just a well-run country with a laser focus on quality and service. Yeah, with tourism. All right, anyways, now let's go ahead and jump back over to Luxembourg, which is absolutely the economic powerhouse. That's basically the Beverly Hills of Europe, if you've ever been to the other Beverly Hills either. They're both synonymous, right? It's the embodiment of quiet affluence and sophistication. Check out these Luxembourg city views. Luxembourg obviously has a GDP per capita of $140,161. This small nation operates the largest private banking center in the Eurozone. It's like if Wall Street decided to take a European vacation but then never left. So if you're looking to rub elbows with European high society while earning interest on the millions, Luxembourg is most likely your go-to place. Which sounds good because you always got to have those connections if you're trying to move up in the world. I don't have any connections, so that's why I'm down at the bottom. Anyways, guys, at number 4 we've got Ireland, which is the Emerald Isle, where the real treasures aren't just at the end of rainbows. I mean, we're talking about a GDP capita of $111,161. That's not too bad. Ireland is home to more than just great beer and beautiful landscapes. It's also a hub for tech giants like Google and Facebook. The tech boom here is as lively as a Dublin pub on a Friday night, son. hit the club at the Dublin pub. Whether it's luck or the Irish or just great economic policies, Ireland shows us you can have both wealth and a warm, inviting culture. In 5th place, we have Switzerland, which was kind of like Luxembourg, but they're neighbors and all that. But it's a country that's not just about the cheese as well as the chocolates and the watches. But let's be honest, those are pretty great, of course. With a GDP per capita of $100,970, Switzerland is more than just a pretty alpine face. It has one of the most stable and prosperous economies. And let's not forget its banking industry. So discreet, it practically invented the word privacy. But I don't know how it's going to be. I mean, that's what crypto's coming in, right? Crypto's like taking over. That's going to be like private nowadays. So are you going to need Swiss banks? Are they going to lose everything now? If you like your money where you can't hear it quietly growing in secure Swiss bank accounts, in Switzerland is your kind of place. Coming in at number 6 is Norway, the Nordic nirvana where wealth and well-being walk hand in hand. But you know, I only think about Vikings, so Vikings are awesome. But Norway isn't just about, you know, the stunning Vikings. The country is rich in natural resources, essentially, especially oil and natural gas. But here's the kicker: they're also global leaders in renewable energy. Talk about having your cake and being eco-friendly as well, which is everybody's trying to. I was trying to be eco-friendly, but you know, solar panels are crazy expensive and you need like a big loan. But anyways, so if you're looking for a country that pairs wealth with responsibility, set sail for Norway. It's a land where the GDP per capita is a smooth 420. Nice. All right, guys, the next up on the list is Bermuda. But don't get lost at this location. That's where the triangle is, right? It's not just a spot to vanish into. It's where your money goes to multiply. Bermuda. Just don't fly over the triangle. You'll be fine. Loch Ness monsters. The Bermuda Triangle isn't swallowing up the cash. It's more likely growing in an offshore account with a GDP per capita of $95,637. Bermuda is not just a paradise of tourists, but also for savvy investors. So, if you're in the mood for a little mystery with your moolah, Bermuda's got you covered financially and enigmatic. So, the next one, guys, is Qatar or Qatar. However you want to pronounce that. Pretty sure it's Qatar. A lot of people say that. But that's number 8. So, the sky's not really the limit there. It's just a pit stop on your way to wealth. It has like one of the tallest buildings in the world as well. So, I say definitely check that out. Put a picture of it. Qatar has a GDP per capita of $84,066. It's also the Hollywood of the Middle East. I mean, they have all the money, don't they? I swear they get paid like the stipend, don't they? For like being a natural born Qatarian. Anyways, glitz, glamour, and a whole lot of liquid gold is what they have. I mean, oil. They have a lot of oil. So, if you're thinking of places where your money can have luxurious lifestyle, think Qatar. Or Qatar. It's one of those. The next one, guys, is Iceland. Don't let the really cold name fool you. Iceland is red hot when it comes to its economy, so it's in 9th place. It's the land of fire and ice and fiscal fortune. What do you know? If you're puzzled by how a country of just around 375,000 people can have a GDP per capita of $78,536, you just think of it as like a small but mighty Hercules of economies. With a blend of tourism, fishing, and sustainable energy, Iceland packs a powerful punch. So, if you want your money to grow faster than an Icelandic geyser, you know where to go. Last but not least, is the United States of America. It's classic, like 67 Mustang or something apple pie-ish. Typical. Apple pie? Is that classic? I like pumpkin pie though. Pumpkin pie is where it's at. Or sweet potato pie. Like sweet potato. Anyways, from Wall Street to Silicon Valley, the US is a tapestry of economic giants. With a GDP per capita of $78,516, it's the land of opportunity for your bank account as well. You know, when I was making this list, I wasn't like super thinking that the US would count, but it's the GDP so big that per the amount of people that we have, it actually makes sense that it's on the small list, which is absolutely crazy. So when it comes to the pursuit of happiness and wealth, the United States is still a go-to destination. Who would have thought? And guys, there you have it. the rounds of our tour of the top 10 richest countries by GDP per capita. Each country offers a completely unique blend of factors that contributes to their enormous wealth, and now you know a little bit more about each financial paradise. So if you guys enjoyed something, if you got anything out of the video, please press that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more fun and enlightening videos. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.